but doesn't want to commit.
They don't want to commit. The flash has to be used. That was almost instant there from Jay, and good respect from him, but they're going to maybe look to see if they can make something work in this top side. Flash forward. Fearness gets jumped on by Zika, but you are not in a 1v1, my friend. He still turns it around, though, and gets himself the 1 kill. The minions are stacked.
Yeah, and she has that long chase down potential as well. I think for Fearness, flashing probably your best bet, but the dive.
To you, Shun on the Sin Sound. Of course, the rise coming out from Yukai means you have to do something here, but now Fearness. Oh no, he might be in a lot of trouble. Yes, he is. Even Shadow says, I'm sorry, buddy. Look, there's nothing I can do for you here. That should give them some decent priority now over this dragon.
I mean, I think he still, as Yukai, can come back in for his mid. You're dead.
No, he's going to go straight in on top of him. He gets some full damage down, even commits. It's going to be, the Tam Kench right on top of it, and you get underneath the event horizon. Lucas will have to back himself away. As we can see in the mini-map, it's going to be the top lane. Fearness taken down again. Zika with the...
Dominating the top side. At least for LGD's bot lane, Eric and Jinjo, as you can see, doing a pretty good job here in the 2v2.
Yeah, they're going for the 2v2 now, as we can see them now. Lucas going to back himself away. Bo 80 carries picking up a kill, but you have to represent Eric bigger in this particular situation. Yukai says, you are the winner. You're down there for Lucas, but the Gravitum is there, and the onslaught of shadows is good. They get winked. They're going to try and burn down Lucas, but the TP's coming in. That's the rise. Not the scariest of people, but you still got to respect it. They flash forward when the wind becomes lightning, and they take down the Aphelios. Now Shadow has to run as fast as the little hooves will take him, but not fast enough. Yukai with a double kill now on the rise, as Jin Zhao is being chased down by a very, very, very angry catfish who's hungry for blood and wants nothing more but the taste of the wretch's soul, all the way given over to the do have a fairly decent idea where Shadow is, but Shadow now finds himself in the mid lane. I'm not quite sure why Wink is there. He does have a flash and should be able to get himself into the big old belly of the catfish. Now they can re-engage on this, as the onslaught of shadows has been used, as has the ghost. They're going to try and flash in with Jay on the event horizon, but he's not quite able to make it work. Now Shun does go down, but there's a massive flawless duet to go all the way across the lane and catch out Jay. That's going to be the very fed Zika picking himself up another kill. These solo laners are popping off 5 kills apiece. Yeah, they really do. Wink is by himself here. 4 members. We can see the onslaught of shadows coming out. Wink going to have to try and maybe move himself towards Lucas, but shall not be able to get it. Has been taken out, but again, here comes the re-engage. TP's going to be coming in. That's going to be the Aphelios traded back as Shun does go down. They get Jay off of the Veigar because he had no flash from that last engage. Zika, though, getting the resets, getting himself all on top of this. This isn't about the bot lane. This is all about the solo laners as they get some double dubs and might be looking at another dub as they pick up the Baron.
Hey, at least you got one LGD.
Yeah.
This is a team that currently is not sitting in our playoff bracketers. Oh boy, here we go.
Vanguard's edge comes in as they're going to have to flash away. They will get the hook down, but there's going to be the onslaught of shadows on the backside of the Tam Kench. Had to eat away the Aurelia as they went a bit too far, but they have a Gore Drinker and a Blade of the Ruined King. They can sustain 4 days. Xin Zhao in a lot of trouble. There's going to be the double knockup from Lucas as they try and get a play away, but the Aphelios has already fallen down. Shadow next to follow him in the Shadow Realm, and that's going to be the Nexus turret falling. The Nexus is going to be dropping as well. They may pad the stats just a little bit more, but IG looking good, looking clean, and looking like they're on top of this game.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. At the end of that game, was what says more.
Wink is not caught out just yet, but they will force the flash out of the Tam Kench because he hasn't got himself some great health. He's going to be in a lot of trouble if this kill goes over to Lucas. He's still healing up though. One more Q would do it. He's staying alive, and they weren't focusing on Eric. They will trade it back, but Eric wins this fight all day, every day. Shadow's even there to stop the jungler from coming in. Double kill going over to Eric. And not get caught out just yet. He's going to turn on to Fearness. He knows he's dead to rights. If he doesn't get a kill back off on top of this, he should be able to give himself another solo kill, maybe even a second. Shadow needs to be very careful. Shadow has the Heartbreaker though to bring him down. Going down, they're going to be able to lock up this Vex, but Shadow is there. The Shadow Surge comes in. They're going to try and follow him over. Yukai goes down. Can they trade back the mid laners? Yes, they can, but that is a solo bolo for the mid lane. Jay finally finding some kind of movement and some kind of advantage here in that mid lane game, while also fishing for a pick.
Yeah, 1-for-1 on towers though, because Zika did get on the top side. Now trading for vision as Yukai
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble there. The personal space is going to be for LGD just before that fight. I don't think it will.
See, though, IG are just trying to see if they can play sides, though. They don't really want to go. Oh, hang on already.
Flash over the wall means that Zika has nowhere to go.
Yes.
Here we go. The Shadow Surge comes in. Great flash, though, from Wink. Right as it comes in, he gets himself out, so he's feared away. They will get some decent poke out, but Fearness is not to be outdone just yet. Lucas gets jumped on and gets killed off. Nothing he can do. They will get themselves some resets here for the Viegos. Now, Jinzhou in a little bit of trouble. As I say that, Yukai has to back himself away, and they use the onslaught of Shadows defensively. Very, very careful. That is a lot of damage. They're going to go straight down on top of this. They're going to force out to Devour and try and keep him alive. Shun has to use his smite to keep himself alive as a Super Mega Death Rock comes in. The Shadow Surge onto the back line as Fearness is the first one to fall. It's still a 5v4, but the health bars are very much in favor of LGD. That being said, though, it is going to be a lot of poke coming out here from this chase. They even have the Shroud to keep themselves unknown, not knowing exactly who is where and when. There we go. Flash forward. The personal face gets the fear down. They will trade back the Vex, and it's still a 3v4, but these health bars are not healthy enough. And Ocean Soul goes over to LGD. It's exactly what they're going to do. They have not lost the Baron. They gained the mid lane tier 2. And it looks like they're going to be trying to fight for their lives. Shadow goes in with the Heartbreaker, trying to get the resets down, but he won't be able to get it, and he loses his life. Now Fearness is just trying to play as much as he possibly can in the front lines and keep Zika from his back lines. Yukai gets himself over the wall, and Zika will end up falling down. Eric now getting excited. She'll jump onto the Shun as the pony canters away. Wink still very much healthy, but not exactly the big late game center that you expect him to be. Yukai out was playing with fire. Does end up backing away, but with both jungler and LGD dead, I don't think they can go for the Baron! Oh, unless they got the kill onto Shun, but even then it's still very risky.
Yeah, they know that Shun is going to be low, though, so they're just going to turn back towards this. IG, I don't think they're aware. Pings are coming down, though. Looks like they're not entirely certain that this isn't a play that's been made.
It's a bait. They've got eyes on Shun. They know exactly where he is. There's the Shadow Surge. He's going to have to use his smite to try and keep himself alive. He's ignited, though, and he is dead. Yukai off on the backside, though. They don't know exactly where he is, and now Wink needs to try and play keep away. We are going to see there's Tom Kench going in. The Shadow Surge does not land, but Wink is dead. Yukai over the back end of this fight, maybe looking for something. He's going to have to try his very best to steal it, but with Shadow still in the vicinity, it's going to be a miracle steal at best. He's going to try and look for it. He does get the bouncy,
but he can still look for it.
He's gonna go. There it is. There's the Unstoppable Force going in. They're going to the Onslaught of Shadows, though, onto 4 members. As you can see there, Yukai trying his very best. Fearness is dead. The Shadow Surge all the way onto the backside. Jay trying to play keep away with Yukai as the mid laners go in. The flash in with the personal space means he gets the resets of the Shadow Surge, and now Jay can start to take over this fight. Him and Eric are going to be looking so good at the end of this one, and it's LGD taking that fight. They'll take the Elder. They'll take the game. Now, with Shun on the backside, though, LGD is starting to think about this one just a little bit more carefully, and they don't want to go for this one as Eric gets engaged upon. The Onslaught of Shadows doesn't finish its channel, and now with the Shadow Surge going over, Zika is dead. It's a double kill there for Jay as he gets himself some more resets. Not going to land it, but it does not matter. With the Elder Drake still going very, very strong, it should just be LGD getting themselves a win, putting themselves back in this series, and sending us to a game 3.
And this is exactly what I wanted to see from LGD. Being able to play out their draft very
GG.
Looks like that's going to be it.
Yeah, the flash comes in. The taunt is long enough, though. They're going to get the knock up, and that's a fantastic flash re-engage. That was actually
LGD, because you can put resources top.
And you can put yourself on Hexac Ultimatum. The Venn diagram of death comes in. The flash from Shun is absolutely perfect, but he will sacrifice his top laner in exchange. He will not be able to get out of here on time or alive as Yukai now finds himself overextended as he tries to get himself over the wall. He flashes, but there's going to be 2. Shadow going to have to be very, very quick or taking this one. They do have the Kraken Slayer on the Jinx as the Dragon has been started. Finally, we will see IG maybe look to try and make this one work, but the Dragon's already been taken, and now Shun's in a little bit of a bad spot. He'll go in with the Crescent Guard, but the Galio ultimate going to be use answer. Moonlight Vigil completely whiffs off of everybody as the the Tam Kench is able to devour the Jinx and keep her nice and safe. She gets excited, gets one, gets two, maybe looking for a little bit more. The Tam Kench finally falls.
Zika.
If Valios is down, Zika looking for it though and finally finds his mark. They will eventually trade this one back as Shadow does not land himself the Sonic Wave.
Safe, and Zika's able to pick off two. Now we're going again.
Oh, Jinjo, he has flash. He's going to have to try and get himself out there, but there's Shadow using his own there, and there's a three-man taunt. This is perfect for LGD. Eric's getting excited as he jumps straight onto Yuakai and gets himself another reset. IG thought they found themselves a fight, but LGD said not today. So the 2,000 gold lead. They are going to have to use their TP in the bot side to stop some Zika from split pushing it out there, but this is a massive, massive move now for LGD. They'll get the Rift Herald. They've already got themselves 2 dragons. They have the gold lead, and you pick a Tryndamere because you feel like you can take people in the side lane, but right now I don't feel like Zika has the confidence, rightly so, to be able to try and push this far forward. He has to be so careful, but he feels like right now he should have the pressure because he has got himself the resets on his side, but Jay will be able to taunt him up and get him underneath the tower.
Yeah, still though, Wave's still here, so Zika can keep going. Sidesteps away, now looking for the kill with
Now they're in a much worse position. He does have his ultimate now as 4 people find themselves at the bot side as alongside Shelly, so it might as well be 5. As we can see, there's the Hextech ultimatum coming in. They will get the knock up as well as Zika finally pops out his own ultimate GD, and they're still going. Honestly, Shelly will get another bop onto this inhibitor. No one's reset yet. They could get a Nexus. They could actually end the game. It's not even a joke. They could actually end the game right here. You have a Lee Sin and a Camille. They have to commit TPs. This was a disaster from IG, and they're still going to go for it. Shelly is just about taken out. They get oh so much. LGD might pay for it though, just a little bit. The Moonlight Vigil's doing a lot of damage as here goes Shun. They have got the Realm Warp, but is it going to be deep enough to try and catch out Eric? The answer is no, as he keeps himself nice and safe. He does have the Mega Deck Rocket to try and just kite away. All the control, I will say.
Oh, God.
Well, you know what they say, betrayal very rarely comes from an enemy. It's very much not a situation for Zika. He will get himself out with a flash forward from Shadow, secures that kill, and now the rest of IG need to run away. As I say that, Shun goes in, Crescent Guard separates everyone, and the Moonlight Vigil is massive. Eric is dead. They had to devour, but the Tam Kench couldn't get it, and now, where's your damage, LGD? Oh, it was looking so good, and they're now going to find themselves in such an impossible situation. Shadow does not have himself the safeguard just yet, and he will get taken down. Thank you for the leash on the Baron. This game is silly, but after I say that, LGD are doing the double teleport. You need a reset. They're going for the end, Dagda.
What is going on? I put my head in my hands as LGD. I thought they'd won the fight, and I look back up, IG win, and now LGD, they can't quite do it. But the Baron could still be there. Very late reset from Wink. Not sure what he was up to, but not able to finish off the net for IG, because IG maybe get onto Jay here.
IG though, might have been caught out. Shun gets kicked in right on top of Wink. They use the Galio ultimate to stop the Rakan, and now the Moonlight Vigil has come out. You can see Jay just keep away. Jin Zhao goes in. Shun has been taken out. It's 2 kills to none. The Hextech ultimatum onto Wink as the Camille tries to do its very, very best. Eric is being jumped on by Zika, but Zika shall not survive, and eventually LGD will take themselves the ace. Beautiful setup there from the side of LGD.